there's one last digital gift I forgot to give. Now, everyone, Amelia, and if Ezra is watching the show, should go check their email right now because
You have it open.
I am gifting you all to be lords. Amelia Gonzalez is a lord. Edward J. Rosales is a lord. Ezra Porter is a lord. And then so is Denzel Ward is a lord. So go ahead and make sure you check. Make sure you.
Dear Finger Guns crew, that last episode was a rude awakening for me. I am no longer the only lord in the group, and because of that, there's no proof that I'm better than you guys. Besides the general feeling, what do I have to prove that I'm better than you guys? I have nothing anymore. I invested so much into being a lord that I forgot who regular Steve is. So I'm going on a search to find him. But don't worry, I'm leaving the podcast in the hands of someone in our Finger Guns history, so it's not a stranger. I hope to see you guys soon. Happy New Year. Love, Steve. Como. Oh, I had a little mistake. Como talez-vous, everyone? Welcome to the New Year episode of Finger Guns Comedy. My name is Gordon Joseph Levitt. I'm currently subletting Steve's apartment, and my apologies. This is new to me, and I'm getting private messages from some of the cohorts. How about we just bring them on, starting with Ezra and Amelia and Denzel and Adam and Edward. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show.
Welcome indeed.
Hello, thank you very much. Yes.
Oh,
What's happening?
Gordon.
Yes,
It's been a while.
it has been. I hope everyone's been well.
I've been
Who are
very
you?
well.
I've never
been
met you
great.
before.
I've been phenomenal.
Why that loud?
Oh,
Edward.
we got somebody else in the background. What was that?
Just some family members don't care what I'm doing, obviously.
That's quite comical. So apparently you guys are all lords now. What's up with
It's
that?
true. It's true. Yes.
What is up
Cool,
with
if you
that?
ask me.
I've accepted my position as the Lord of Darkness. Yes.
Ooh.
Edward is hella dark, and not like complexion. No, that's Denzel. But in the actual background is nothing but darkness.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say that again?
Questionable.
I talked about how dark Edward's background is.
Yeah, let's focus on that.
Yes.
Edward,
He's absolutely thriving as the Lord of Darkness. But why did you bring Denzel into the description?
because I talked about dark.
Ooh, oh, this is
Yeah.
our friendly show.
Can we not focus on this?
So,
I mean, oh boy.
Gordon, I don't know how you run things outside of Finger Guns, but we are very inclusive here. We thrive on including every single person here except
Okay, then
me,
you
and
could be
I'm
dark
okay
too.
with that.
Is that what you want? You want to be dark too? Are you jealous? Are you jealous that
Am I
only
jealous?
mentioned
The only thing
that I
I'm
only
jealous of is the fact that Edward can wear eyeliner once and pull it off while I'm still trying to perfect mine. So I'm a little bit upset, but I'm getting over it because Edward's still rocking it.
Amelia, you look like my favorite cheetah girl. Okay, so
Thank you.
that's the best compliment.
Which one?
Because he's wearing all of them.
Which one? Which cheetah girl? Be
the-
very.
Minerva, am I right?
Yes.
Minerva? Anybody
Yeah.
watch it?
Oh yes, the Cats reboot.
Is it weird that the only cheetah girl that I can remember is the one that's not actually a cheetah girl? Like she's not actually, I think, technically a part of the group, and that's Raven Simone. I don't think
That's
she's
the only one I can
technically
think of as well.
a cheetah. I don't think she's technically a cheetah girl. Like,
What do you mean? What about Adrian Bailon?
Adrian Bailon, yeah.
oh yeah,
Adrian
It's
Bailon.
Raven though.
Her
It's
name
like,
is-
it's Raven. What do you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Man, you could say that was so Raven of her to not be a cheetah girl anymore.
Sure.
she had to be an individual.
Say that.
Yeah. Corey in the house, you know what I mean?
Corey the hell?
Ooh.
That's
There's
a
not
good
enough
one.
talk going on about how good Corey in the House is. There's
Absolutely.
not enough talk about how Corey from Corey in the House is related to Kyle Massey.
It's true
Or
too.
is he Kyle Massey? Which one is Kyle Massey? Which one is the
don't
other
know what you're
the other
talking- I
Massey
think-
from
I think
Zoe
it's-
101?
I think it's Kyle. I think it's
I
Kyle
think it's
Matthews.
Kyle because that's connected to Zoe 101. Are we
Okay, yeah,
Zoe
yeah,
101
yeah.
fans?
I
We
was the
are,
biggest. I was the biggest Zoe
It
101.
wasn't
fan.
until she got pregnant
Good.
it ruined the show.
Same. Oh my god.
Hey,
So we're going there.
Live your life.
We're
Katie.
going there. We
Why
we
did
are
she have
all
to get pregnant?
children haters of whatever spawn came from.
Absolutely.
Are you
Jamie
guys talking about
Spears.
Britney Spears' sister?
Little sister.
You
Oh,
were
that's right.
yeah,
So,
daughter.
so Adam
Okay,
had already
daughter.
grown up
Daughter.
when Zoe 101 was
Oh,
on the
that's
scene.
right. You were like already an adult.
It
And
would've
Yeah,
been
he was
weird
already
finding out
like
about
paying
that.
taxes and stuff.
Truly weird.
you
if
were
that
already
happened.
losing your soul. I understand.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's Britney Spears' little sister. It was a really fun show. It was I enjoyed it, and then she got pregnant and ruined it. You know what I mean? She just you gotta emphasize it because she ruined it. They let her go so fast. It's
True.
fucking sad. They were like, "Oh, you're pregnant? You're fired." Like,
Yep.
Get sucked.
That's exactly what happened.
It didn't even like give her an opportunity. Like at least Disney
Yeah.
let Vanessa Hudgens' nudes come out on accident. Didn't just fire her. They just got rid of poor Jamie. Poor little
I
Jamie. They said,
remember-
nah, get out of here.
Husband is pregnant. I didn't know that.
I remember pre Lord of Darkness Edward, and I remember him being very sad when Zoe 101 got canceled. And then I remember like much later, still pre Lord of Darkness Edward, when he found out Zoe 101 was being rebooted with all those TikTok stars.
Is
And
that really what's happening?
Wait, what?
This
think
is
it's
true.
happening.
This is true. Yes, I
Are
can
we-
confirm.
Oh boy.
This is
like
the
this.
worst thing that happened in 2020.
Are we all
That
now
new-
like Adam too old to watch Zoe 101 when it comes back? think
I
so.
mean,
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Yeah,
No.
no one's that old.
or
You shouldn't say.
if it was coming back with like the original cast, I would for sure watch it. Like for sure. But it's not. So
They're like all in
Island,
their like
those
early
other people.
30s now.
I don't care. They can do an adult show. They
They're
gave me.
probably gonna.
I would watch Zoe 201 where they're all in college.
remember
Let's
that
see,
was
it's
they
either-
gave me the adult. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
It's okay. Keep going.
No, I was gonna
Okay.
say. I was gonna say they gave me the Rugrats all grown up, and I didn't ask for it. They can give me adult, fucking Zoe 101.
Mm.
They
remember
can.
the,
I'm still hoping for an
Oh.
Hey Arnold adult.
oh, you're not
Like,
gonna get it.
That's a good
I'm
I'm
idea.
not.
Yeah, I don't
I'm,
think
I'm
you're gonna
hoping
get
for
it.
it. Like I'm never gonna get it. But I would
Hold
love
on,
it.
I do want to point out this is a video, medium these days. We have Gordon drinking his drink like Trump drinking water with two hands.
So I think that-
Sorry.
I'm not trying to. Sorry, did you say sorry? Say again.
Excuse me?
Sorry. Sorry.
Excuse me?
Sorry? I just wanted.
Excuse me?
I feel like we got into this whole thing intro. I don't even know what show this is. What are we doing?
Oh,
Why-
my
why-
bad.
Why are we here? Who are you? Even though I've met you before, if you go back in the lore of season 1, I was the engineer for your podcast. How convenient!
You were.
I was.
Adam, you changed. You lost some weight.
there. That's not true. Wow.
You look great.
That would be upsetting because I was not that big before.
You were a
anyways.
little big. I
I-
have to say. Adam, you were I never said this to your face. I would always, snicker to Beatrice, but I would be like, that Adam guy, he's a little chunkster.
And you would. The weird thing is, you would be snickering about that into the microphone when I would be hearing it with my microphone because I was engineering it and I would be right there. So, and then I would say, "Hey, I can hear that," and then you would try to whisper, like quieter, and then I would be like, "I'm still hear it. It's in the microphone. I can hear it in my ears. You're still making fun of me." Obviously, I think we're about the same height and weight too. So I don't know why you're like looking at me like that. That's very weird. And then you just kept doing it.
So we're here today to do some New Year's talks and discussions. And you know what? You asked a great thing, Adam. You asked, "Who am I?" Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gordon Joseph Levitt, and I was on a little podcast here for Finger Guns a few years back called How Convenient. I almost forgot because my career has blown up into mega stardom since. But I was on a conspiracy podcast for Finger Guns with a little lady named Beatrice Black, who I haven't seen in about 6 months or so. But let's keep it that way, okay? Let's keep it that way.
Oh wow.
Let's keep it that way.
Okay.
This is not a reunion show with her. No. This is me filling in for Steve Sotelo while he's on his identity journey. But he did tell me
his
what to
walkabout,
do.
right?
Yeah.
What he called it? He calls it a walkabout.
Well, I don't know where
Like
he
in the
went.
show
I don't know if he walked there, but his car isn't here. And he let me. I'm sleeping in his room.
Okay.
For
So
the
you've done
time
a
being.
bit of a life swap with him.
I mean, sure. But my life pre this was like PJ flying, and that's for the simpletons out there. PJ is private jet.
Oh, I was
And
thinking
I fly the PJ
Sounds
with
wasteful.
with
True.
notable
Do you agree?
people. What?
It sounds wasteful.
To fly on PJs?
Yeah. You gotta fly. That's you only got one planet, dude.
No, I suppose
Yes,
it's more COVID safe than a public flight.
Yeah, well, COVID. Yeah, COVID. Yeah, no, that's exactly why I was doing it. I was doing it for COVID. I was doing it for COVID. I was doing it for COVID. I was doing it for COVID.
What about
The irony?
Yeah.
And before that, I was worried about COVID in
So
2018. And that's why I also flew PJs.
I remember you now. Didn't you like get fucking kidnapped or something? Like,
Oh, yes.
didn't you got like kidnapped and they were holding you up, and yeah, you got fucking kidnapped. That's wild. How was that? Like, what was that like?
It was scary.
What was worse? Was getting kidnapped or cucked worse? Because I believe you got kidnapped, but you also got cucked by Hunter and Hawk, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I remember. They were cool as shit, by the way. They seemed like really cool people.
Yeah.
They were the worst.
No,
But they helped save you.
Did they save me or did I actually save myself?
They just saved you. They they found you and they saved you.
Yeah, I remember this like descriptively because we would play your ransom videos in the break room. Like they would just be on a loop. Yeah.
And this was of course before my time, but I remember being filled in on this and watching a lot of those videos, and they are crazy.
I want to talk about this real quick. Ezra White, you talking a little differently today.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Lord Ezra Parter, here to do the show.
I see. You're doing the old Steve thing. You're doing the whole I'm a Lord now, and
well, the moment I got my title, I felt a little bit more broad-shouldered, deep-voiced.
Ooh.
So you are doing.
I know. I feel that.
Same. I feel the same way. I feel this, Ezra. I feel the fucking same way.
So you understand. This is what happens when you gain a lordship. Is your voice deepens. You feel the need to prosecute on other people's problems. I pronounced a couple's baby that they said was these two women came to me, right, and they said,
No.
"Hey, this baby, I don't know whose baby this is," and I said, "Well, I'll cut it in half. We'll find out." And then one of them was upset, and one of them was like, "Good idea," and I knew it was the woman who was upset's baby.
Okay, that's from the Bible. That's from the Bible.
Yeah,
And first off, why are ladies just coming to you? It's quarantine.
My apartment building's crazy.
You have an open door
I
policy in
believe
your
it.
house.
Well, during COVID times, our building manager did say to only come by if you have a mask. And I put out a sign that said, hey, if you don't have a mask, you can knock on my door. I won't open it, but you can yell through it to me, and I'll see if I can solve your problem.
Yeah.
As I am Lord, as Reparter Lord of the apartment complex.
Old John.
Kinda like, yeah.
Come on, knock on my door, if you will.
Exactly.
And you'll be waiting for them.
We'll be waiting for you.
Well, I'm changing the grammar.
Speaking of we'll be waiting for you. Waiting for the premise of this episode from Gordon and Joseph Levitt.
It would also be nice to know what the name of the show is and who's on it.
All right. So Steven, let me bring up the email.
Okay. All right.
He said he wanted.
What's the name of the show, guy?
The name of the show is 2020 Top 10 Countdown Showdown.
I mean,
Thanks for correcting your grammar there and your laugh.
You're welcome.
Is that the? Do I just go to that website for your 2020? Say that the name of the show again.
2020 Top 10 Countdown Showdown.
Okay.
That's a
So
mouthful.
we changed the name from Finger Guns Comedy to that.
No. This podcast is called Finger Guns Comedy,
All
but
right,
the
great.
episode is called 2020 Top 10 Countdown Showdown.
Okay.
And so what we're going to be doing with the premise of this episode is because 2020 was a crazy year, and we need to talk about it, but we need to talk about it in definitives. So we need to talk about our favorite things that happened this year.
Ooh.
By doing top 10 lists, because top 10 lists are fun. I'm on BuzzFeed all the time because they always have like a top 10 of something.
Well, that's where you get the best conspiracy theories too for your show.
You know what's so funny, Adam?
What?
Former chunkster Macias.
damn boy.
Hold on, you don't need to go that hard on Adam.
Gordon Joseph
do
Levitt,
that.
you toss in a lot of like things that if you were Steve, we'd be like, Steve, you can't say that, but because you're not Steve, I guess we're kind of letting it go.
No, I feel like he shouldn't be able to talk to Adam like this because you got kidnapped and cucked. It's an interesting.
I mean, regardless of what's happened to you, don't talk to people like that. In my opinion.
You know what? I was begged.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is just the rapport that Gordon and I have. We like to razz each other. Yeah, I like to say how his hair looks like old Top Ramen that was shit outside of a cat. And then
that's funny.
Keep going.
I did not enjoy that.
He likes to make fun of how I used to weigh 5 pounds. He was just.
But that's not funny. The thing is, like what I say is funny, and what you say is not funny.
Yeah, you're right. No, what you said was funny. I legitimately thought that. Like, oh yeah, I used to be a chunkster. It's funny. I laugh about it all the time.
Well, it's because you look great now. You look great now, so you can laugh. You can laugh at.
Thank you.
When you were a little thicker, and it's like it's fine that you're a little thicker. Some ladies love a little snicker
Cushion.
around the hips.
Oh,
like
you know what the ladies like. Right.
Mm.
Oh no.
Denzel, do you know who my ex-girlfriend is?
This is true. Yeah.
Do you know who my ex-girlfriend is?
She was a model.
Former fiance.
Uh-huh.
I think
Who
technically we were
also
married.
didn't she also get with Hawk and I remember
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I didn't,
Right.
I wasn't with her.
No, I mean, it doesn't mean that she traded up. But anyway,
Yeah.
Who is she?
I think her name was Estefania.
That's right.
She's a big supermodel. Big supermodel up
okay.
in
Labartide. Yes, Estefania Labartide,
Mm-hmm.
which literally, in Estonian language means Gordon Joseph Levitt, my body is yours.
Her
That's
name
what that
means
means.
Crazy man.
That's insane.
and Hawks,
think.
and
Man.
it's fine. I mean, so we're making lists, right? That's what we're doing tonight. We're doing top 10 lists.
And, but we should check in on Ed because honestly, I haven't talked to him in a while. And
Yeah, can we also
he
point
seems
out
like-
that our red eye leader friend says that he looks like art. Let's do that. Okay. All
I'm
right.
not gonna lie.
Thank you. I do. He's very right. I look like living art. I feel like performance art, and it's partly because I'm a lord now. But I've always been a lord. I've been a prince,
You've been a prince, yeah.
Yeah, but now in the Lord of Pogness, like I said,
Magnus.
and it's what it is. Sometimes you have to appease the people, do your due diligence as a lord. It's just me doing mine,
Yeah, you. What is the due diligence that you're attempting right now?
To be honest, I'm figuring out as I go.
Mm.
I've never done this before, so it's more of like a trial by fire.
What step did the eyeliner come in?
An hour ago.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
So the most recent step, I guess.
I was gonna say no. I was just gonna say it would be that would be hilarious that the second you got the lordship, you're just like, well, I got to do this now, and then you start putting eyeliner on like almost immediately. But you're saying it took like a week?
Yes. I believe the nails came first, as they always do.
Yes.
One of the metamorphosis. Okay.
You want
And
to make
then
sure
the hair pulled back. I mean, listen, in the sunlight, which I don't go in anymore. But in the sunlight, I look like a French revolutionary because my bangs are swept to the side, my hair's pulled back. I look real cute. I look like I'm in the cast of Les Mis.
True.
And then nails, hair, and then it was the eyeliner, and that just happened today.
Okay.
And then I got in front of the camera, and this is actually, I don't know why this is happening. This is actually a white T-shirt, but it's showing up as black.
Interesting.
I don't know how.
You put it on, and it just reflected your black heart up onto the fabric.
It might be, yeah, it might be.
So you're wearing a
but
black
yeah,
shirt right now.
Technically, I'm being shown as wearing a black shirt, but this was actually white.
Oh, I
person. Yes. I know it's very confusing for the listeners, for the viewers, but I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
No, that I mean, it makes sense. You're the Lord of Darkness now. You're Prince.
No, I'm the Lord of Pogness. I misspoke earlier.
What's Pogness?
It's when you're a fat ass white guy.
Ooh.
Oh, guy. Is that what that stands for? Fat ass white guy? I thought it always meant something else.
No.
As far as I mean, it was the Lord. It was a title bestowed upon me, and like I said, I'm figuring out as I go.
Well, you.
But listen, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say you have a fat ass white. You're fat ass. You have a fat ass. You're fat ass.
I have a fat ass white guy in me. Yeah. And it's what it is sometimes.
I love how body positive we are. This absolutely great.
Yeah. One of my favorite parts.
This is my favorite move though right now.
Naughty is his hair.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're so far away.
I know. I think with distance, what's that line of the heart grows fonder with the distance, something like that?
Yeah.
Something like that. I think
the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, exactly. See, Denzel, that's why you're the beauty and the brains, and that's why I'm the Lord of Pogness.
Body positive.
Yeah.
You got a good brain on you.
But yeah, I think this is it makes you grow fonder of me. It
does. Yeah, it does. Mainly because I want to see your face.
Thank you.
You go into the darkness. Yes.
What is happening? I mean, what is happening up there?
Thanks for correcting.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I know we were talking about lists, and I have a list, a top 10 list if we're starting. If we're not,
I feel like we have to address how Gordon Joseph Levitt is drinking.
Oh yeah, I
Am I
mentioned that
clear,
earlier.
or am I going crazy?
Yeah,
No.
I did. He's drinking like Trump. He's like a Trump
He's
drinking
sticking
water.
his tongue into the jar like it's. I guess that is like Trump. Yeah.
I am a stud muffin. I am not.
It's like Trump hands and cat mouth. That's what's happening with how Gordon is drinking right now.
Episode title: Trump hands, cat mouth. Episode.
I am livid. Ezra, stay in your lane. Okay.
Well, you're right. I should be doing more
You need to,
announcements on the issues in my apartment complex.
I've seen some shit. I am not afraid to throw hands.
Oh.
I don't know where you live. I don't really know much of you, but
I don't know you either.
I if you tell me, I should drop this. I'm gonna drop this now.
Peace.
You're lucky.
Peace.
You're lucky. Because I'm tough. And
I consider myself the Lord of Peace in a way, in that when darkness spreads across the land, I try to bring peace. And I've seen it happen where there was a giant trying to take down the apartment complex, and a little guy named David. I said, David, go out there.
Okay.
Go out there. Get him.
All right. Okay.
Bring peace back to the land.
It's another Old Testament thing. I do want to point out I just want to say that was from the Old Testament as well. The first one was also from the Old Testament.
We get it, Adam. Your Bible reference.
But also, I do want to say too, if you are fighting, if you're bringing light to the world of darkness, is this some sort of like contrary thing with you and Ed, who is the Lord of Pogness, aka fat ass white guys, but also darkness?
My first instinct is to say that Pogness is an element of peace and light. But if Ed does strive to spread darkness, then I, of course, will have to, bring the Maccabees together and fight him off.
Okay, no, we're not.
What?
I missed that in Bible study.
I don't like where this is going. I really don't.
Wait.
I
So are
kinda
you
do.
telling me that Applebee's are real? You said you're gonna bring the Applebee's?
The Maccabees. Well, Hanukkah is the festival of lights.
What does that have to do with the neighborhood bar and grill?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, I don't know where this is going anymore, and I think I'm gonna say
brought up
watch it for
Applebee's.
now.
I sure didn't. Judah and the Maccabees fought for our freedoms,
Wait. When did you say?
Oh, I get so Macintosh computers and Apple computers are a synonym, but Maccabees and Applebee's are not synonyms.
So you weren't saying Applebee's. You weren't
Not
saying that you're
at
going
any
to bring
point did I say
Applebee's.
No,
Yeah, no, he never said that.
but some people do like to eat there.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad.
I know what you said, but I'm going to start off with the list because I'm
I
going
think you need to.
to get things going.
Yeah.
So
Your energy
Mine-
definitely screams that. Let's go.
yes,
High energy host here.
Okay.
He's the HEH over there. High energy host.
I was about to start.
I just want to address this fantastic comment. The neighborhood bar and grill is the light shining on the hilltop. In these dark times, they add fantastic.
Yeah,
He's
get
right.
your
Well
word
done. Well done, Jock Doc podcast.
Okay, so
like that.
my top 10 list is the top 10 conspiracies of the year.
What?
This is gonna be fun.
I almost did that one. No joke.
Wow.
Okay. Number 10. Shakira was supposed to headline the Super Bowl halftime show alone, but Jennifer Lopez got jealous and forced Fox's hand as they owed her one for being in Geely when she didn't want to be.
They still owed her one for Geely? Like, how old is that movie?
She kept the favor for a long time.
Wow.
Number
Okay.
9. The clitoris was never real, and it's just an inside joke for women worldwide.
Oh boy.
Wow. That's a
Okay.
hard second right there, my dude.
I feel so
right.
bad for that supermodel you were talking about.
She's fine.
Stefania something or other?
Estefania Lebatarde.
Yes.
You can understand why she started to talk to the Hawk and just let it go.
Yeah.
that's right.
Absolutely.
It's because these hoes ain't loyal.
No.
Right.
Number 8. Nintendo made COVID-19 because they wanted larger sales of Animal Crossing and the Nintendo Switch. Number 7. Joe Biden is actually one of the California raisins.
No, that's true.
Number 6. We were really in quarantine so that Jeff Bezos could find the secret treasure from National Treasure without anyone bothering him.
Wow.
Now, is
my
that any
God.
different than Jeff Bezos?
They are the same. Yeah, you know what I meant.
Wow,
What is that?
No, I was just wondering if Jeff Bezos is the owns the Amazon for bees.
Hey, I think there's a Snickers behind you. Why don't you go eat it? Let me finish.
Tough. That
I
was
think
tough.
I think there's a clip behind you, so don't worry, it's not there.
I'm not afraid because they're not real.
I'd be surprised if there are ever.
Polite Ezra. Yeah, nice. We got it. No, we got it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
I
where that
didn't
was
have to
going.
say it to get it across.
Mhm.
Number
That's
5. Reese's eggs got smaller this year, like the peanut butter cups, but the egg ones, they got smaller.
I've never had one of those. I can't speak
Well,
to
eat
Yeah,
one.
they look kind of gross.
You look no, you don't. You're a cheetah girl, and I love it. Number
Body-
4. The second stimulus money is actually coming from Donald Trump finding the national treasure before Jeff Bezos, but having to give it away upon George Washington's orders. It's part of the treasure. All right, number
Are you gonna
3.
cite any of these sources by any chance?
No, they're all
The
conspiracies.
the sources are
Reddit.
online.
Reddit.
Can you
It's
do you know how to Google it? Do you-
8chan, baby.
Hey, Google is more for just finding recipes in your nearest Chick-fil-A, Adam. You can actually look up information on there. That's helpful.
Okay, so maybe I don't need to look up women's anatomy by any chance or anything like that.
You sure don't.
I'd be
Not
careful.
that attitude. Number
You'll
3.
get some results.
Good
you
call.
want.
Good call, Ezra.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Or
good
the
call.
ones that you wanted, depending.
Number 3. Jaden Smith is in fact the coronavirus itself, as we have not seen him since before the pandemic started.
So you don't pay attention to Will Smith at all?
He was just
Will
on one of
Smith is
the.
not. He's the Fresh Prince. He's not.
Jaden was just
COVID-19.
on one of the. He was just on one of the late night talk shows performing one of his songs. What do you mean?
And I'm pretty sure he's on Jada Pinkett Smith's show on a regular
Fool.
basis.
Red Table Talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's in a few of his father's videos that have come out.
You
During
fool!
I watched
pandemic.
his COVID birthday party actually.
You fool!
Yeah.
You fool! You fool! You fool! I will not
Yeah.
tolerate any Jaden Smith slander.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about his anime, then I'll allow it.
yeah.
Go off, my prince.
We could probably talk about how he was in the Karate Kid and then did Kung Fu, right? Like that's probably bad.
Yeah. But I mean, like at the
Yeah.
same time, it's like
I'll
he was
allow
a
it.
kid. It wasn't his fault.
It was Jackie Chan's fault.
Yes. Yes, Adam. Yes, and that's what I've been saying this whole time. It's always been Jackie Chan's fault.
That's fair.
Listen, he told you he didn't want to be there. He wanted to go home. I feel like that line. He said, "I hate it here. I want to go home." He said it very passionately. I feel
We're
like
still
that.
talking about the movie. Okay, good.
Yeah. Let me know that that's not his fault. He can't.
Well,
He didn't make those.
Denzel wasn't
decisions.
saying how he felt in the moment or anything.
I thought we weren't talking about the movie. And
I hate it here. Denzel's just like, I hate it here. Well, let's keep going.
But go ahead, good person who's got a long
if
name.
I'm done speaking, can I finish?
You should put the bunny ears up next time.
Number
Some people
2.
Quiet Coyote.
Quiet Coyote.
Mm.
Number 2. The Tiger King documentary was never real. If you take the words Tiger King and Carol Baskin, you get Tom Marvolo Riddle, which is in itself an anagram for Lord Voldemort. He is in fact back.
Oh, that's the best one yet, man.
That's a good one.
Good.
That
That was
a
good.
joke. Yeah, I like that.
And then number one, there was never a national treasure.
Yeah.
Wait, but what about the stimulus checks and Jeff Bezos?
I don't know.
That's the thing about conspiracy theories, there can be multiple that contradict each other because you don't know which one's true.
It's the reverse Highlander. It's the reverse Highlander. There can be way more than one.
Your list is like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Mm-hmm.
Started good
I'm
in
not
the
gonna
beginning, and
expound
they kind of petered out towards the end.
Adam explained
We'll
it
have
for me.
one
That's
really
great.
exciting moment towards the end, but then you're like, wait, what?
Exactly. There's one thing, and then you just kind of you went somewhere on me. But it's fine. You made a good effort.
Or you were waiting for his cameo.
Yeah.
Oh, does he cameo himself into his movies too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was the devil in Devil.
Whoa.
Yeah, and he was the Avatar in Avatar.
Whoa.
And he was one of the trees in the Mark Wahlberg one at The Happening. He was one of the happenings. He was one of the happenings in a
And
happening.
he was the whole village in the village.
It was a magic school bus scenario.
And he was the lady in the water and Lady in the Water.
No, he was Bryce Dallas Howard in Lady in the Water. That's
Oh,
what-
got it. That makes sense. That makes
All
sense.
right. Well, who's
I'm glad we
next? This
we
has
got
been
to
so
stop that.
exciting.
I can go next. I'd love to go next. I want to report to you the most important top 10, in my opinion, of the top 10 goal scorers of 2019, 2020 in the NHL. And this is, of course, in my opinion. Number 10, Connor McDavid with 34 goals. Okay. Number 9, Nathan McKinnon with 35 goals. Number 8, Jack Eichel with 36 goals. Number 7, Sebastian Aho with 38 goals. Number 6, Kyle Connor with 38 goals. And see, that's where opinion comes into play. Personally, I think Connor is a better goal scorer than Aho. Number 5, Mika Zibanejad with 41 goals.
I don't know about that.
Number 4, Leon Draisaitl with 43 goals. Number 3, Austin Matthews with 47 goals. Tied for number 2, David Pasternak and Alex Ovechkin with 48 goals each.
Lexi.
And at number 1, of course, Wayne Gretzky, the great one himself. I know he didn't play in the league this year, but he's number 1 in my heart.
There you go.
I like
I
that.
agree.
That was
That
good.
was
I agree with the end.
Nice.
I don't agree on the Aho. I agree with the end.
Oh, okay. You think Aho's better than Connor?
Even keel.
Even keel. Well, I had to pick one. They're both good players, both good young players, but I feel like Sebastian Aho, on the one hand, he does do a lot more on his own to drive play on his line than Kyle Connor, because Kyle Connor gets to play with Blake Wheeler, but at the same time, Kyle Connor's nifty, man.
This is still in NHL?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad this went over well. All right, let's move on.
May I offer a bit of can I offer a critique?
Sure.
Yes.
I would have loved the top 10 handsomest NHL players list.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Like who had the best hair? I would have loved a list.
And all 10 are Sidney Crosby.
Really? No.
To me, yes.
Aren't
Each
like,
their own.
who's the one married to Elisa Cuthbert?
No idea what the fuck is going on.
Oh, Alicia Cuthbert
I got out at 10 on
is
Ezra's. I didn't know what he was doing. I was
Jason
confused.
Spencer? No, that's not
I
right.
almost thought they were talking about.
Oh, Dion Phaneuf.
There's too many chefs in the kitchen.
Alicia
None of
Cuthbert.
us are cooking.
I don't understand what conversation to
I would,
follow.
Chubby me would know something about chefs, wouldn't I?
See, when Adam makes the joke, it's funny.
Carrie Underwood is married to an NHL player as well.
So
Isn't
is Lindsay
Stephanie
Vaughn.
from
Well, then,
Stephanie?
she might be engaged to PK Subban. I'm not sure if they're married. Actually, I take it
Who?
back.
Isn't
Lindsay
somebody?
Oh,
Isn't somebody from Full House, like multiple women from Full House, married to NHL stars?
I
The
don't
girls?
know.
Fuller House.
I don't know that.
To be honest with you,
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I never watched Fuller House. I never.
You're not
really-
missing much. It's
You don't
okay.
need to
Yeah, there are no
Apparently,
pogs
familiar.
in Fuller
NHL
House, so I don't know anything about that either.
Denzel, you don't need to watch Fuller House to know who's married to who.
Good point. That's a fair point. Fair point.
Like
Okay,
honestly,
I'll concede
a
to that.
credit to Gordon for this, but you could Google it.
You got me there, Ezra. That's true. I apologize.
Were you talking to me?
I thought he was talking to me. You talking to me or him?
Uh,
Talking to us.
Oh,
well, the information is initially directed to Denzel Ward, but it applies to everyone.
I really.
For the visual audience, I did my Robert De Niro facial expression. That's not going to play on the podcast.
We'll see.
You're talking to me.
We will absolutely
Oh my
see.
god, that was so great. Oh my goodness. Who's next?
You fucked my wife? Okay.
Jinx again.
I can go because I can only think of one, and we can talk about it, I guess, to make more time, or someone else can go.
Okay.
you couldn't even put together a top 10? You only
I
have
could
one?
not. Because, like, then I was going for more of, like, the lighthearted route and one of my favorite stuff that happened this year. But then the one that I really can't shut up about is the fact that, and this is my top, this was number one on any list that I tried to make. The fact, I need to hold a pen to start proving my point. The
Number one on
fact
any list.
that GameStop claimed to be an essential service to release both Animal Crossing and Doom, and then immediately after the day they were released, closed their business to follow the quarantine guidelines. I literally cannot shut up about it because it was genius. They had to have stayed open to make all those sales of people who pre-ordered or people that like wanted to buy the Switch that same day, and it's amazing. It was absolutely amazing to see all of that happen.
So wait, is that like
business moves of 2020?
Yeah, what would that categorize as? Like, is that number one in like the top 10 things that happened in 2020, or?
I guess so. Besides like the very important things that happened. So this was more on the entertainment,
Gotcha.
lighthearted. Like I said, it was one of my favorite things that happened.
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
What was your favorite thing that happened if it was number one? Right?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
That was your favorite thing that happened since it was number one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, GameStop was making money moves. You know?
They were trying to, yeah.
They're making money moves.
Because aren't they filing for bankruptcy?
I don't know, but the local GameStop shut down near my house. So,
Let's find out.
you know. Peace, bitch.
Yeah,
That's what I gotta
dude.
say to you.
I don't mean to
That's
sound
what
like a broken Gordon Joseph Levitt record, but you could Google it.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you were trying to insult me, and I was about to get hella pissed.
Ezra, you're the only person that can roast me, and I'll just be thank you. Thank you for that.
You know, you're welcome. I'm just trying to help. That's what a Lord does.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So
Who's
who's
next?
Peace.
I mean, I'm ready to go. Mine is pretty
I
simple.
am also ready to go if you don't
Would you
want.
like to go, Lord of the Pogs? I mean, I can let you
Yes,
go.
I can go. Very
Go
well.
ahead. Go ahead.
I will. I'm in an undisclosed location on an
Mhm.
undisclosed desk, and I will be showing to you all top 10 things found in this desk. One, this box of paper clips, or 10, I should say. Starting at 10.
I was
Number
going
one.
to say, are we counting up? That'd be crazy.
One. I'm skipping to one because this is probably my favorite thing. A yo-yo.
Oh, this is
that's
good.
Ooh.
And not,
I haven't
not
seen one of those
sequential
in
order.
years.
This is good. Yeah, this is good.
So we're not even going from 10 to 1. We're just
Two. A
all
wand.
over.
Ooh,
Wait,
Interesting.
do I
It looks like
recognize that
McGonagall's
wand
wand.
Which
makes it a very good accessory as well, as you can see.
which wand is that? Is that Hermione's?
It doesn't say.
No, it wouldn't. You would just have to know. Look at the bottom at the handle. Is there a little crystal at the bottom?
No.
Is there a little ball at the bottom?
No, there looks to be something like if you had maybe like a Ferrero Rocher, and then it was left out in the sun too long, and it became more like more golden, like bronze colored than gold. And then it like really and you took off the wrapper and you put it on a wand. That's what the bottom looks like.
I think that's
what
Harry
a
Potter.
fantastic description, by the way.
It's not.
That's Harry Potter.
It's not.
Let me see. What else do I have in here? There will be. Here's another good one. A picture of my younger brother.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Wow.
that's great.
This would be number 2. I'm taking back number 2 from the wand. This is number 3.
Good change. Good change.
Number 9 is this pencil sharpener. Doubles. 2 for the price of 1.
I haven't
Nice.
seen a pencil sharpener in years.
It's hard.
That was number 9. Number 8. The thumb. What are these called? Thumbtacks? Is that what they're called? Oh, it says that on there. These E-Trade corporate services. That's what they are.
Impacts, push pins. Yeah.
Wait.
For the show.
Wait. Hold the effing phone.
I will
John
not.
Gooch?
Number 7. Hey, hey.
You
Go
just
back.
asked, is the guy at the top left impersonating Draco?
Yes.
And you also
And
said,
a splitting image.
Spitting.
yeah.
Spitting is what he said.
I don't-
Spitting, not splitting.
Well, my head is splitting because I'm angry. No, I'm not.
It's
Are
probably
you angry?
Gordon Joseph.
it's probably splitting because of that terrible part you have in your hair.
Are we back to me? We're back to me.
And Adam with
Yeah, back to
Yeah,
our
we're back.
board.
We're back. We're back.
I believe it was a 7. A 7. This beautiful writing utensil. You know, I use it to write all my memos as a Lord of Pognus. Number 6. This something from UC San Diego, telling you to get involved.
Oh,
You know,
That's a good
is that a
suggestion.
yearbook?
and no, this is more like a very large pamphlet.
Oh,
That's what I would call it.
a magazine.
It's too thick to be a magazine.
So a
Promotional
brochure.
materials.
It's too wide to be a
Brochure?
brochure as well.
Oh.
I heard. But yeah, like a large pamphlet. Yeah. This is actually doubles up as my next one. This is number 7 and 6. The men's volleyball team. I don't know if you can see right there, because as we all know, they're full of pogs. Let's see.
We should dive more into the Lord of Pognus thing. So, therefore, are you well versed in all of the pogs out in the world, the fat ass white guys out in the world?
Yes.
What's another group of men that you like for that?
The new the All Blacks.
Sorry.
The All Blacks.
The New Zealand
okay.
rugby team.
Thank
Is that
you.
right?
Thank you,
Gotcha.
Ezra.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Copy that.
What did you guys think I meant when I said the All Blacks?
Well, I did hear the part. I just
It's not something you hear all the time, so we just wanted to know more about it.
They're the ones who do the great hakas at the beginning of the games.
It's true.
oh.
Number 5, an empty index card.
useful.
Made it right. That one made right in the middle. Huh?
Because you never know what can go on there, you know.
Yes.
And I know I had the writing implement, earlier below on the list, but without the card, you have nothing to write on.
Copy.
That's the point.
And
Yeah,
some would
fair
argue,
point.
some would argue, and this is just between you and me. Some would argue that without, and this is a good angle, and some would argue that without the note card or without the pencil or the pen, you wouldn't have anything to write with. But glass half empty, glass half full.
Because you could always write with your own blood.
It's almost like it's the neutral of the list. It can go either way.
Yes.
What a great top 10 list.
Well, I'm not done. I know you think I'm done, but there's a lot more.
I haven't heard of number 9 yet, I think.
There's this thing right here. which I don't know if you can tell what it is,
I
No,
can't.
not at all.
but it's a pen tablet. It's a pen tablet that you would plug into a laptop or so, and then you would be able to write, and it would transfer over to any sort of Word document that you may choose.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
And I believe that was number 4, and I've already stated my top 3. Yes. So I'm done.
The numbers are all over the place, but I think we've hit
That
10.
was the most. I'm pretty sure you picked 18 things.
Well, you're welcome. I'm an overachiever.
You sure are, pal.
You sure are, gal. You want?
I like where this is going.
Absolutely.
You just met him. Edward, you just met him and you're insulting him. Damn. Okay.
It was good. It was great.
This hatred.
Gordon is crying now, and I think the Lord of Pognus is also crying now because
Yes, but that's
this
because
now.
I have to. It's a fucking terrible shame. You don't know how many bouts of crying I get a day. It's ridiculous.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You gave this to me, Adam. You entitled me with Lord. This is all due to you.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm very sorry. But
I'm
you're
crying.
handling it great. You're handling it great. Well, I'll go next because we're going in this order. What was that, Ezra?
Oh, I was just going to say, I've come across a situation before where somebody had uncontrollable urge to cry. And what I had them do is I had Jacob listen to their dreams and interpret them for them.
Yeah.
Are you just Googling Old Testament stuff, or are you just that well?
No, I think he knows this.
Baby. I went to Hebrew school for a lot of years.
There it is.
Hebrew school really did you well. I'll go next because we're kind of going in a little snake order here.
Okay.
Okay. I couldn't come up with one. I was going to do conspiracy theories. So I'm just going to do. I had too many ideas for top 10 lists, so I'm going to do the top 10 list of top 10 lists.
Very
So,
nice.
Yeah, you guys can expand upon how I would have done it, but my number one or my expunge upon.
Huh?
Is it expunge worthy? Is this expunge worthy? Seinfeld reference.
Yes.
No, okay, he's dated. He's old, so.
I am.
Ooh, wow.
I am. All right, the first one, obviously, top 10 conspiracies of 2020. We already talked about that, how I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving right now, so top things I hate about top 10 things I hate about moving. So there's a lot of those, trucks. Top 10 high points in my life in 2020. Top 10 low points of 2020.
That's higher on your list than top 10 high points.
Yeah, no. Again, it's top 10, and then we have top 10 episodes of Real Housewives of Orange County. Really gotten into that. I watched all of those.
Are these in order, of least to best, or worst?
These are worst to best. So the bottom all the way to the top here. So we're going in that order.
Okay.
Top 10 months in October. That was going to be a fun one.
Wow.
Top 10 months. Sorry, top 10 months. Top 10 months starting with October.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Because I was going to say
different Octobers you've had, or the months in October.
Well, let me. You're kind of jumping the shark here. Top 10 Octobers I've had.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. Next one is top 10 episodes of Real Housewives of New York. Got into that one. Had a lot of free time.
Okay.
Top 10 days of 2020. Guess what? Tied for first for Friday the 13th. There was 2 of them.
my favorite day was when Trump got COVID.
That was a pretty good. There was a lot of good days of top 20. What another one? June 27th. That was my birthday. It was pretty good.
Happy birthday!
Oh my goodness! Happy birthday!
It's late. It's we're in December. Way past that.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Top 10 episodes of Housewives that are real. That's another one. Top 10 episodes of Finger Guns.
Oh.
Top 10 Housewives of Real World Road Rules Challenge.
I missed that show.
Top 10. Sorry, that was top 10 episodes of episodes of Housewives of Real World Road Rules Challenge. Sorry, that's that one.
Are you not gonna dive into into any of these
No,
lists?
these are my top 10 lists. I had all of them. I had all these ones that you just like I said, you can sponge pound it.
Yeah, you can SpongeBob them. I know.
You can SpongeBob them. The next one is top 10 wives that are houses and are definitely real. Top 10 wives that are real for sure this time.
You're married.
Top 10 episodes of Apocalypse Tips with Lester Pips.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yeah, top 10. The next one is top 10 wives that are real for sure this time, we promise.
I feel like you already.
Okay, I got a few more. Top 10 wives. Top 10 wives that for sure. This is for real this time. This is for sure real this time. Top 10 wives that are real. All right, the next one is top.
I really hope number one is your wife, Kate.
Top. We would hope so. You gotta fight about it. We would hope so. Top 10.
You never know.
The next one is top 10 of this top 10.
That means that you sent way too many.
I still have a few more to go. This next one is
You're a little rude, Gordon.
This next one. Top 10 goal scorers. So wow, I think we have that one as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a good list. You know,
top
very
10
strong
real.
opinion of the list.
Yeah, top 10 reels that are reeling that they're real. That's another one.
I like the way that went off. I like that.
Yeah, thank you. Top 10 things Amelia thinks that she liked that happened.
Thank you.
It's a short list, I hear.
This is a real down the middle one. Top 10 music releases in 2020.
Can we can we add another top 10 to your list, which is top 10 attempts by Johnny Gooch to figure out who we're impersonating on this show? Because look at that. There we go. I mean, look at that. He's kind of figured us out. I don't know who this guy is, but
I'm Charlize Theron.
Am I Carly from iCar? I'm a little bit.
You're the whole show.
Okay.
I'm hipster Aladdin. This is so funny. My next top 10 is top 10 impressions Johnny Gooch thinks we're doing. This is funny. I literally was thinking about this today.
That's great.
Where was I left off? Where was left?
I'm impersonating now.
Top
Johnny Gooch.
Tony Gooch. Top 10 episodes of Comedy Bang Bang. That's top. That was another one I was going to do. Top 10.
They asked you to vote on that.
Yeah, and I voted, and I think I got it. I think I got the top 10. Top 10 movies that are wives. Top 10 episodes of episodes. Top 10,000 miles I would walk in order to get to you.
This list is so long.
You're being so rude.
I'm gonna go shit myself, and I guarantee you, I'm gonna be back by the time.
Wait, I'm sorry.
You're gonna leave and go
say it out loud.
You're gonna leave and go shit yourself. You're gonna go leave and
my
go shit yourself. You're gonna go leave. You're gonna go somewhere and then shit.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm almost done. We're good. We're at the top 10 now. We're on the top 10 of my top 10 list.
Oh my god! Please finish.
Hold on. We're very close to the end. So, like I just said, I think this one deserved a little bit more credit. Top 10,000 miles I would walk in order to get to you. Top 10 episodes of Real Housewives and Lars and the Real Girl. Top 10 episodes.
Please finish.
Top 10 episodes of Real Housewives of Pacoima. Top 10 episodes of Real Housewives and the Toyota Tacoma.
Top 10
that was 10 Housewives and then Toyota Tacoma.
With the Toyota Tacoma.
Top 10 Toyota Tacomas. Top 10 things I hate about you. Top 10.
I can't. I muted him. He's done.
Shut up. I'm the host too. Shut up. Okay, got one more. You ruined my flow. I gotta go back. Top 10 things I hate about you. Top 10 things to lose a guy in 10 days. Top 10 Matthew McConaughey movies, because that got me thinking, Top 10 things Edward found in his parents' house desk. I mean, I swear, I just thought of these. And then top 10 episodes of Real Housewives of Orange County. That's number one. That would be the one I probably would have done.
Okay, right on.
Okay, so you're done.
Right.
That's a great list. It's
That
really
was phenomenal. That
Thank
It
was
was
amazing.
great.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so
Denzel?
then my next one is top 10 conspiracy theories of 2020. Okay. Oh, I got muted again.
Yeah.
Oh
Denzel?
my
Finish
god.
off the top 10 lists
You have
Sure,
to go or
man.
not? I'm confused.
and make haste.
I just did a top 10 list of like my favorite movies that came out in this year. Starting from 10, it is The Trial of the Chicago 7.
Ooh,
9 is The Five Bloods.
that was
Yeah, I thought so too. 8 is Enola Holmes. That's with Henry Cavill. It's a really
Very
interesting
good.
take on-
Oof.
It's really interesting take on Sherlock.
That's,
The next one is
that's that
come again?
one. That's that one with that girl that Drake texts, right?
yeah.
No, that's the one with Henry Cavill. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
million
Yeah,
bucks.
yeah, yeah. And then, yeah, it's true. And then the next one was Sonic because I really enjoyed that film. In the internet, I really enjoyed it. I'm really sad that the studio that fixed Sonic and saved it went out of. They had the house got closed, but you know,
It's true. I'm surprised in
How
your
it goes.
opinion.
Sonic-
Okay, yeah.
I really enjoyed
Also-
that film though.
Also starring James Martin, another Pog.
Not a pog.
It's a good point. I really enjoyed The Invisible Man.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I
That was
enjoyed that
good.
take. It was a really interesting take on that story. Thought it was
Yeah.
different, refreshing. Ava, I liked that a lot because I like watching movies where there's assassins and they also are badass women. That's just an awesome combination. It's an awesome combination.
I don't know that.
If you haven't watched it, give it a try. The last installation of the Bad Boys franchise because it's
That was
Bad
really
Boys.
fun. Yes,
Boys
full
3D.
on.
Absolutely.
That came out
Yep.
this year.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was the first
Yeah.
movie to release after quarantine hit. So it was like I had a friend who loves Bad Boys, loves Bad Boys, was so excited for it, and then couldn't go because it was like the day after. Really, just
Yeah,
for him.
sucks. And then
It's okay. He had a baby.
Third. the top 3 is The Old Guard, the movie that Netflix released with Charlize Theron. I just really enjoyed that film.
That movie was so good. Speaking of
fun.
Yeah, that
Charlize
was-
Theron, man, she's incredible.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Number 2, an emotional one, Onward. That one touched me.
That one was
That one
really
touched-
good.
Touched me in the heart. That's
Tom
the
Holland.
internet told me it came out this year. I don't know if it did or didn't.
It
It's
did.
just what my research 5 minutes before the podcast started revealed to me. Number
Holland.
1, Tenet.
Really?
That is my favorite film to come out this year. Yeah. Tenet. I don't
No,
worry
is
about
that-
it. It's
I-
it's another weird Christopher Nolan film.
I
I
know
thought it was
I'd
10
watch
teens.
it. I'd watch a Christopher Nolan film.
I enjoyed it. Denzel Washington's son, John David Washington, is a really good actor.
Yo, he's great.
He's really good.
See how he
But that's
looks.
my favorite. Those are my favorite movies that came out. It was really tough between Onward and Tenet. That one because Onward really got to me. That
I
one
guess
was
I
like,
should see
oh,
those.
It's very
yeah, that
good.
was good. You haven't seen Onward?
No.
Highly
You gotta see
recommend.
Onward.
Very
Yeah.
heavily based off
Yeah.
of Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah.
Highly recommend. Yeah.
In the
Okay.
story, the guy who made that movie, he wrote it. I think it's with his. I forget exactly what it is, but it's kind of like parallel to someone's actual life, like in I think it's his actual life. I got to get the story specifically, but it has like a real life meaning to the guy who made it. So it's like really, it was really cool, which makes it like even more like emotional. And when you go in, watch like knowing, hey, this is tied to like somebody's real life experience, not so much with their dad, but I think it's with his brother. That it's like yo,
Isn't that? Have you ever heard of the story called "She Kills Monsters"?
No.
I have not.
Yes.
It's a play. It's a play.
Yeah.
But isn't it the same? It's the same idea as Onward, though, right? Like
I
they're
I
in,
haven't
like, a
seen it to
fantasy
know.
world.
I don't know.
Okay, but they're like
Kinda.
in a fantasy world, and it's like relating to them in the real world type of thing, right?
Kind of.
Could
Is
Yeah.
that
be.
what-
Okay.
Who knows?
Okay.
Speaking of brothers, how good is Brother Bear?
Brother Bear
Nah.
is great.
I didn't see that.
Amelia, that is
Trust
a
me, it's a
hot
great
take.
movie. It's a great
That
movie.
is a hot take. I think the only thing that carried that movie was the score. My guy Phil Collins did a really phenomenal job, but
Phil Collins, another pog.
another pog, absolutely.
Really, you think sitting in that drummer seat for all those times?
You gotta have a pog to be a
You
drummer.
just flatten
Oh,
it
that's
out.
true.
You need a cushion.
That's true. Yeah, you got that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, well, that was this top 10, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, I needed to add one. Top 10 movies
No,
that
you
Denzel liked. Top 10
Mm.
movies that Denzel liked. That's my number one.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Mm.
surprised you didn't pick one that was like top 10 pies I can eat in one sitting. Because I've seen you do it before.
You have, yeah.
You see him do a list or eat 10 pies? I'm confused.
Eat 10 pies in 10 different settings. Well,
That's
one
impressive.
pie in 10 different settings.
That's impressive, Adam.
Like
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
lot of sugar.
Yeah, that's
that you're
very
able to get
impressive.
out of
No, thank you so
Impressive.
much. Yeah. No, I
Impressive.
think it's funny that you mentioned pies because clearly Gordon doesn't eat a lot of pies, not with his knowledge of human anatomy.
So you're making,
love
you're
that.
making a
I love this.
sexual innuendo.
I'm so
You're
glad you
making
took
a
a sip.
sexual
I would have told you to take
innuendo?
a sip, Adam. Take
Let me
another
tell you-
sip. That was great.
Let me
Take a
tell you
sip. Oh
something
my
about
God.
eating pie. When it comes to
Okay, that's not what we
eating
This is
pie,
this is,
I don't
yeah.
even use utensils.
Who are you? The Rock? Who are you? Don't say who are you? The Rock? Come on. Utensils?
I eat I eat the pie.
Are you the host now of this show forever? Is that how this is working?
I don't like
So
it.
Steven finds himself. I will be returning every
Mm.
week. So get used to this mug because this
I don't
mug
want to.
paid at least 1 month's rent so far. So he's gonna be around. And
Whose
he's
rent?
going- Steven's rent.
Because they did a life swap.
Yes.
Thank you for putting that together for me, Ezra.
Mm.
Appreciate you.
Yes. So
It's
I will
miraculous,
be
by the way.
sleeping in his bed. I will be eating his food. I will
Sounds like you
be
guys are in a relationship.
Yeah.
no.
That's what it sounds like.
A friend.
That's what I
Wait,
figured
did you just
too.
move in with Steve?
Yeah, it sounds like you just moved in with Steve and you guys are in a loving relationship.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! Because if that were the case, Edward is technically my roommate this month.
Well, if you being in a loving relationship would mean a lot because that would tell us that the voice that you're doing is okay to be doing. Because if you're not that way, would be a little problematic if that's what the problem was, right?
What do you mean?
Oh no, just saying.
What's wrong with my voice?
No, just you're not necessarily putting on. This is your actual voice, and it's not an imitation of anybody or
Excuse
in a
me.
certain
Are
way,
you
right?
making fun of me? Are you making fun of my voice? Because I pull the hottest,
Pogs.
women.
Pogs.
Like like your dream girl is a Tuesday to me. Okay, mister?
Tuesday.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I
Yeah.
don't understand. I don't get it. What are you going
Because
for
like
here?
I have like a new flavor every day. Like I have a lot of girlfriends.
So
Oh,
wouldn't you have just said like your dream girl is just another day of the week for me? I feel like that would have hit
I
better.
just assumed that
Yeah.
like like Tuesday would be like, okay, well it's just Tuesday. It's just
Yeah,
Tuesday.
because like Mondays suck, but like Tuesdays are like, all right, we're in the week now. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? I
Yeah.
feel like you missed the mark there.
those are like important days. That's like an important day. Usually, it's like we're doing all the work on Tuesdays.
Oh. Well,
That's also the day this episode gets released.
Hello.
Heyo.
yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah, it will. He told me how to do it, and I'm gonna do it. Okay? I'm gonna do it. Okay?
I have all the faith.
Dad? You're
Sorry,
making this really uncomfortable. You're making this
What? Hold on. Did you
so
call Adam sad?
uncomfortable. You made this
Adam.
so uncomfortable.
Oh, you know what? Gordon, can I talk to you for a second?
Yes.
Just like real quick. I just want to talk to you real quick. Just real
Yes.
quick.
What?
I just want to say I'm so sorry for digging on you a little bit. I know, I was just trying to save face because you clearly you got me good. I'm very shallow about my weight and
I
stuff.
did get you good.
You got me
and
good.
You know what? You look
And I just-
great. You look
thank you.
great. And
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to
Yeah.
dig at you, as they say in the hips in the hip.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to
hippity
dig
dippity
at you
world.
either, man. No one's trying to dig. I'm not trying to pull a shovel out. Just like dig, put a little pickaxe out, and just like get up all the things. I'm not trying to dig or anything.
See, I was just giving you like a nice little compliment. You look great, and that's initially what it was about. You look great, and you're glowing. You're married now.
Yes, thank you. No, thank you.
And you're moving. I don't know where to. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. But you're moving, and that's great. And I'm happy for you. But you need to to step the fuck off. Okay. So,
well, thank you for all the compliments. No, seriously, that means a lot. That you well, you look like you're having fun. So thank you so much for the compliments.
Yes, being a part of this little crew, this is a fun little time. Okay,
I just want to say your
compliments
were so heartfelt. So I just want to return it the best way I can. And yeah, you look like you're having a lot of fun out there. So I just want to say thank you so much.
Steve gave me an email that told me what next week's episode is going to be about, and the week after that, and the week after that, and so
that long?
Adam, can I ask you a question really quick?
Oh yeah, sure. Just the two of us.
Just really quick. I mean, all of us except Gordon. That's fine
Gordon?
too.
Okay. Yeah. No. What's up, guys? Yeah. What's up? Yeah.
Does he have to come back?
No, I was wondering the same thing.
I second that. Okay.
We could just change the passwords to everything. He doesn't need to come back.
Okay, great. That's all I had.
That sounds good. Yeah.
And Ed, you don't live with him, and you're not living with him currently right now, so it's like not going to be awkward or anything, right?
No, I'm in the darkness. I'm in the dark.
Exactly. Okay, so we'll go back. We'll just pretend. Okay. All right. Let me go back to him. Okay. Oh, hey, Gordon.
Hey,
yes.
buddy.
Gordon, we're so excited to see you next week.
I'm gonna be back, and it's gonna be a blast and a half.
Call you ACDC because you'll be back in black tomorrow.
Hey, it's literally my bit.
It could be like an off Ash.
Literally my bit. What are you doing?
No.
She said off Ash. That's the clip. That's the clip right there. Every episode, that's the clip. That's it. Off Ash. That's fucking great. That's cool. I appreciate the fuck out of that one. That's good.
Well, we're very excited to see you next week, or whoever replaces you next week. We're very excited for that. So thank you so much.
No one's replacing me. I'm gonna be here, and
can I just say I'm so glad that everyone's patched everything up, because I was worried about some of the words that have been thrown around. A long time ago, I dealt with this problem where this man was upset with something that was said about him in the community, and he was trying to he confronted another guy who had said the thing. I don't remember the details of what the thing was, but the guy said, he said he was sorry, but you can't apologize once a word is out there. You can't take it back. So I had him, to demonstrate this, I had him open up a feather pillow, spread the feathers all around town, and try to put them all back in.
Mm-hmm.
That's
deep cuts. That's the one. Deep cut.
I swear to God, I didn't use Gordon Joseph Levitt's suggestion of Googling it. These are all in my head. They really happened.
Very well done.
My apartment complex is biblical, baby.
Well, yeah, they have that tree out front where no one's allowed to eat from it, right?
That's true. And there's a snake that slithers around it and says, "Hey, eat this."
That's your apartment manager.
That is my apartment manager. Yes, Richard is a snake.
Hey, just him outside.
He's right there. There's a window.
Should we, what should we do, Gordon?
End it.
Yeah, I thought that was a button I was providing.
And then it is a button. I don't know what a button is because I never did
Definitely don't know what a button is. You definitely don't know what a button is.
Well, like I know what a
There it
button
is.
in my like on my shirt. I know what a button is because I only wear clothing that have buttons
You
and
missed it.
zippers.
Mhm.
You said
But
buttons
I
or
don't
zippers?
know.
Those
I don't
only
know if
up-
that's like a podcast thing or like what a button is,
Comedy thing.
but we're gonna end the show. Okay.
Do you have a catchphrase or something you want us to end the show with? Since it's you're the one hosting. And
How you guys normally close the show?
we say
I don't watch the show. I'm
we
busy.
all say this. You guys can agree. We say fuck Steve Sotelo at the very end of the show.
That's how we end
No
it.
wonder why he
Absolutely.
left.
No. He loves it. It's a thing we do.
This does make me think about that pillow story again, but let's do it.
Okay. And he's okay with this? He didn't say
Yeah.
anything in the email.
Yes.
He loves it.
Okay. So on 3, we're saying fuck Steve Sotelo.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hold on.
1, 2, 3. Fuck Steve
Fuck Steve
Sotelo.
Sotelo.
There it is.
All right, without further ado, that's gonna be Finger Guns 2020. Ah!
Fuck Steve